help, I'm being imprisoned, I'm being kept against my will, help, help. Hey guys, welcome to the channel. It's your boy Joy Hunter. Also, you know me as PJ Maxed. So we got to do that hunt thing. It's just that time. You know, I do hunt things, I do unboxing, but yeah, come along with me. Let's go do that. What's this in my hands? Those are baggies to put some loose Hot Wheels in. They sell these. They actually sell these here at Walmart, and well, as you can see, check that out. It's 100 count, so I can put a lot of loose Hot Wheels in here. So I'm gonna do so. So you can see here that in terms of the pegs here, not a whole lot of stuff. It's been picked through. I'm not gonna really worry about going through so much of it. We're looking at now 5 packs. There we go. This is perhaps maybe one of the 5 packs people are kind of interested in right now. I see 3 great ones in terms of these trucks, and then I see 2 meh vehicles that are also in there, but that's just me. Oh wow, somebody has this 124th up here. It's an M2. They're doing the whole Schwinn Stingray, which is a bike, which I had one of those as a kid growing up, so those are pretty cool. We see those color shifters. Love that 57 Chevy right there. Looks like we got a few matchboxes here as we go through it, but I don't see necessarily anything. Yeah, that looks like a lot of the same. So look, here are the peg warmers from that VW set. If you were wondering which one out of all of these was going to be the peg warmer, well, here's Exhibit A and Exhibit B. Those are the ones that people are just kind of leaving on the pegs. All right, a little bit of Jurassic World there. We've kind of already been through all of those, so I'm not going to take a look at those, but I do care about these moving parts. So let's take a look. Anything. Okay, so we got the Bentley. Okay, some of the same stuff, just tons of those Bentleys. And then let's look at this from this side. That Mazda's fine, it's fine, but not what we're looking for. So there we go. Okay, so nothing there from that perspective to take a look at. We're gonna soar over these. Oh wait a minute, I can't actually, because one of my homeboys is looking for a Godzilla monster truck. Do you guys know about that? So he's needing at least 2. So I've got a, oh, okay, I think this is it. Y'all know Godzilla's the bomb, right? Screw Batman and Superman. The new real superhero is Godzilla. But see, some of you Godzilla fans already knew that. But look, I didn't even know this even existed until my friend shot me a picture over and said, look, if you find this, pick it up for me. So Randy, got your back, brah. I found one, and that's not bad. Check out, I'm even gonna get a little bit of a deal here on this. So Randy, I got you hooked up. I know you need 2, so at least I got 1. And this is actually my first time to actually hold one or even see one, so let's look. So here's those character cars, the Tasmanian Devil. We're doing the Looney Tunes thing here, right? So you got Wile E. Coyote, Tweety. I feel like I should grab some of these. There's Bugs Bunny and Daffy Duck back there, but I'm gonna hold the phone. Take a look at this. And they're not damaged. The last time I found 5 or 6 of these, they were damaged, but these actually look to be in good shape. Here, let me set this down for a second. I got to get all up in this and investigate. So let's see here. Okay, so the cars haven't been swapped out. That's cool. The case is nice and clean, or the box rather. Yeah, that's good. There's no bent up, bashed up corners here. This is clean. That is very clean. So, and look how many they have here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I'm taking at least one of these today, mainly because this cost is a little prohibitive for me to buy a bunch of those, as much as I like these. So we're just gonna get one. We're not gonna be greedy and try to get all of them, throw them up online and try to jack the price up by 50 and 60% and try to create a market. We're not gonna do that. There are people who do that. Y'all do that. I'm not. I'm gonna get just what I need, and if somebody calls me later and says they really need this, then I can come back and maybe they'll still be here, maybe they won't, but whatever. It's the odds, man. You're just playing the odds. That's what makes it fun to hunt, because sometimes you just don't know what you don't know. So here are these 132s. here so you can see a wide range of them all. You got Knight Rider, Transformers. They're bringing these back again. They did these like 2 years ago, so they're bringing back these Avenger cars, even though there's no Avenger movie. But you know, I guess that's the case. There's a pink Power Ranger. Don't do the Power Rangers, but I know the pink is pretty hot. People love to collect stuff that's pink, guys and girls. So it's very, very interesting. So now as we pan up, what we see is more of those 100 Disney 100. So we see these yet again. I'm not interested in picking up any more of those. There's the Trolls. And then of course these character cars that have been peg warming for I don't know how long. We've seen here America Chavez's car and the rest of these just hanging for a good while. Let's keep moving. So now when we get to the premiums, here's what you see of the premiums that are up here, the muscle machines. So how about that? Not anything that we haven't really seen before. Oh, and here are the Johnny Lightnings here. Let me set this down for just a second. Okay, now let's get back up here. So Coca-Cola, love the BM. I was a big BMX racer back in the day. You know I love Speed Racer. So I've been digging these. Oh my gosh, an AMC Pacer. Haven't seen that in forever. And of course I've already got this, or I'd pick it up again because you know I'm a big Speed Racer fan. So some more of the same stuff, some more of the same stuff. And here's some more JL pop culture stuff. Pop, 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 pop. We see all of that all of a sudden. Okay. We got the Brady Brunch car. Okay. And then here's what we see here. There's this truck. Let me pull this truck out. Put it in the spotlight here for a second. You gotta love it. So that's that 70 Dodge Stepside. Oh, the Midnight Express. So yeah, this is pretty cool. Here's what comes in that set, if you're wondering. All right. So we've seen that. Man, there's just a lot of Johnny Lightning here. Usually you don't see this much. So there's some good stuff in there. Okay. And we've seen that already, and we've seen these. So, yep. Not bad. And then, of course, here we go with some of these haulers. So, all the different themes of these. Ooh, Dodge Daytona. You gotta love that. It's not the Superbird. You can tell it's the Daytona. There is a difference. So, I favor the Superbird a bit more over the Daytona. The Daytona is basically a Charger with that clip. And the Superbird is a Roadrunner with that front end clip in the back end wing. Here's a Fox Body Mustang. We gotta love that. So it's an 88. That's pretty cool. We can dig that for all that it is. So that's still sitting here. And look, there's a little bitty VW down here. Let's give it some spotlight for a moment. That's actually pretty cool. I like those wheels. Yeah, check that out. Okay. The Flower Power series. This is pretty cool. Actually, I don't think I've ever seen this in the wild live, but that's pretty cool. And see, they have two of them. So, there's this one as well. This one looks like it might be sitting a little lower than that one. Okay. Alright. Well, I do like the Ram Charger stuff, so that's another van as I knock stuff down. So you see it, it's that Dodge A100 van with that famous brand of Ram Charger. So let's see if we can put these back up. I don't really do these as much. I know there are videos out there that show you which ones are the chase and all that. I'm not that concerned with all the chases. I just like to collect what I love, folks, and y'all know that. Let me pick the stash back up. Okay. So as we pan out, we can see now the 124s down here. So you can see that here's the ubiquitous Batmobile. And we're seeing this a lot. And then of course there's a Thor car. I don't know how well that's gonna do. The mighty God Thor. Does he really need a car if he can fly and has a hammer? So I don't know, but okay, we can roll with it. And then of course you got these 124 sitting here from the Big Time Muscle series. So I don't know, that looks pretty cool. So all right, let's see what's happening with the action figs. Alright, so Mario Brothers is here, Super Mario, Zelda here, we got a bit of that, some plush stuff here, so Sonic here, Bakugan, and notice this, a little bit of a sale going on for these. So if you're into the Bakugan, you need to hit Walmart, folks. Let's keep going. There's the Fortnite stuff, the G.I. Joe stuff. So there's Lady J. A little Power Rangers action going on here. And then, of course, wrestling. So all my wrestling friends, this is for you. I'm hitting it on slow-mo for you. Well, not really slow-mo, but I'm taking my time. So even you guys who like wrestling too, you can see what's kind of making the rounds on the pegs. So page punchers are here, the Batman Rebirth, right? So this one is pretty cool. That Shazam's been here forever. That should be clearance down to at least $3 by now. It's been peg warming for too long. There's Spock. We finally got Spock. Okay. And we got Kong! So more of the wrestling figs down here. Here we get the Star Wars, you know, the stuff I love. You know, I'm really still into the original trilogy. Didn't care for all the new stuff that came out, but that's okay. If you did, then it was made for you. I still have my original trilogy that I can pop in and watch whenever I want. So again, Micro, Galaxy, Squadron stuff. Tons of it here. Just stacked up. And just a ton of it, really. That's been a peg warmer for a long time, or a shelf warmer I should say, and I love it, but that's what's happened to it. And then here's that retro series McFarlane stuff. We've seen this now for a while. Okay, yeah, and these are marked down from the movie from a year ago. These are marked down, so instead of 10, these are $3.50. So if you're a Batman fan, you loved that version of Batman in that movie, pick it up. Now look, check this out. This is a Red Hood, and look, it's a first edition, so that's kind of like a chase, if you will, because not all of them say first edition here, but this one, it is Red Hood. So you Batman fans who know who Red Hood is, then he's out there, he exists, and there's a first edition version of him. Okay, so with that, we know that there are superpowered vehicles. Here they are, the Batwing and the Supermobile. Yeah, and there's some of your multiverse DC stuff, Dungeons and Dragons, coming on up to it. Yep. And of course, this stuff is still here from that movie from a year ago. It's still just, its products are still sitting on the pegs, and some of it's not a surprise. And notice they're trying really hard to get rid of this Wakanda Forever stuff, or Wakanda whatever as I call it, because it's just hanging out on the pegs, folks. Let's take it out of its misery and get it out of here. Clearance it, get it out of here. So more Dungeons and Dragons stuff for you who are all up on the Dungeons and Dragons tip. It's here for you. It is here for you. And of course, Marvel Legends with the no plastic window on them. A lot of this stuff is still here. And of course, you know that's still here, and it's being marked down to that now. So if you are a big fan of Shuri, hey, go ahead and get her cheaper now. I'm a big fan of Black Panther, but I love the first movie because it was all world. It was the best. And then the second movie felt more like a cash grab to me. But that's just my personal opinion. Marvel Legends, here we go. Right here. And of course, you can't have a toy aisle without dinosaurs. So that's what you see, filling out the rest with some turtles up in the hizzy. Some turtles up in the hizzy for shizzy. I love these pizza tossing ones. Have you seen these? These are pretty interesting. So you got a Leo one, and there's a few other ones as well back there. So there you go. That kind of rounds out the toy section as we see it today. All right, back in the home studio. It's your boy PJ Max, aka Joy Hunter. And well, this is the portion of the video where I talk a little bit about what I found. We also take a look at the subscriber update and then do a awesome classic crawl where we're giving some big ups to either new subscribers or consistent contributors to the channel, because that's what we like here. Is we like building a community of folks who love collectibles, whether it's die-cast, action figures. And speaking of die-cast, look what I found. Yes, I'd been looking for this transport for a while, of all these skylines in it. So you got the Hakuska, the HT 2000 GT is in this. You've got the Nissan Skyline C210, and it also has the 2000 GT Liberty Walk one as well. And so this I've been looking for. The last couple times I found it, the plastic had been creased, the corners had been smashed. It was just, all 6 of them were just destroyed. So now to finally get a good one and bring it home is pretty awesome. So yes, happy to have found this one and one of the gets for today. Now this gives you a clue, this shirt, about this next piece. This is Jet Jaguar from the Godzilla movie, Godzilla vs. Megalon. And guess what, folks? Here is a Godzilla monster truck. It makes sense. Godzilla, King of the Monsters, a monster truck. So this I didn't even know existed until my buddy Randy was looking for it. He sent me a picture of it. And then next thing you know, I was able to find it. So this is my first time to really see it live and in hand. So this is pretty cool. I love the Godzilla graphic up here at the top that you can see. And yeah, this is awesome. I know I have some Godzilla fans that are watching, so this is for y'all to see. I'm pretty sure you already have these. I'm just late to the party when it comes to that. Okay. So where are we at subscriber-wise? Well, we're at 486 subscribers. For some reason, I'm just stuck. I can't seem to get past 490 even. So I would just say to you, if you're still watching this all the way from the beginning to just now, that means you're enjoying the content. So consider subscribing. It's certainly free to subscribe. When you do this, this allows me, once we get to 500, to give something back. So when we get to 500, I am going to give away several gifts, and there's a couple of videos about it that you can go look and see in my, I guess, library of videos, which ones. So with that, let me just go ahead and say the phrase that prays, and then we'll look at the crawl. And that phrase that pays is collect what you love what you collect, and you always have fun in this hobby. And now let's look at the crawl, because in the crawl we got the names of the most frequent contributors. I appreciate you. Give me the crawl.